right? So then the marketing intelligence, the companies are using the marketing intelligence to get the data on the external sources. So then how will rising fuel prices and alternate energy sources affect your performance of your product? Uh, it's important, right? So these all are happening outside of the box. So marketing intelligence, the purpose of marketing intelligence are to update what is happening in the marketing or business environment. So do changes such as this present business obstacles or opportunities. Moreover, what are your competitors up to? So then what are the competitors are doing? And what are the opportunities available? What are the obstacles or challenges available in the environment? So these things normally organizations try to understand from the external environment. So uh, marketing organizations try to use these marketing intelligence, right? So marketing intelligence system is a kind of a procedure to on a regular basis to gather, analyze, and uh, get the decisions from according to that data. So then so one example we can say when fuel prices hit an all-time high in 2008, right? So it's an example. Unlike other passenger airlines companies, Southwest Airlines was prepared. So, fuel prices are normally decided by these OPEC countries, right, other Middle East countries. And this Southwest Airline anticipated means with the help of marketing intelligence, they in advance, they predicted fuel prices are going to increase. So, uh, so that fuel price definitely impact on the operational cost for many passenger airline companies. So then, however, the Southwest Airlines managed to navigate this challenging period more effectively than its competitors because strategic foresight and financial planning. Strategic foresight means that they're using the marketing intelligence, they will be able to predict fuel prices are going to increase, right? So in advance, the particular airline company had a contract with the fuel suppliers with the lowest price. That means before the increased price, they can have a contract, and then they write pay the money to get enough fuels for a certain period of time in future. So then the Southwest Airlines anticipated the potential rise in fuel prices and took some preemptive measures. So that means some in advance they took some action to mitigate the financial impact. But other airlines failed because they didn't predict that fuel prices after increased the fuel prices only they would able to purchase the fuel price with a high price. So then their operational costs increased significantly, but Southwest Airlines were operational costs remained low compared to the competitors in the particular time. So then they engage in a practice known as a fuel, right? Uh, take yeah, that means storing the fuel, so getting the contract simply, right? Predetermined prices. So then by looking these lower prices through long-term contracts, well before the fuel price, right, spike or increase, Southwest Airlines was able to secure fuel at rates much lower than the market price during the 2008 crisis. This proactive approach provided Southwest Airlines with a significant cost advantage over other airlines that had to buy fuel at a higher price in the prevailing market condition after the fuel price right, increase. As a result, while many airlines face financial strain and increased ticket prices to cover their higher fuel cost, Southwest could maintain a more stable and competitive pricing, thereby strengthening its market position and customer loyalty during a period of economic turbulence. Now you can understand this. These are some examples, right? So there are a lot of examples we can discuss later about how companies are using the marketing intelligence to understand the conditions in the business environment or marketing environment. Sometimes they could be able to predict. Most of the time, they are updating what is happening. Sometimes they can, that's why they are using the intelligence. Intelligence system is working very smartly. So then it can predict or detect some changes in advance, right? So they can use that to get some advantages. So other airlines were not prepared and lost money because their fuel expenses skyrocketed. So meanwhile, Southwest Airlines managed to earn profit, collecting a marketing intelligence and also help a company generate ideas or product concepts that can then be tested by conducting a market research. Uh, so then we can see some other examples, right, about how they are using these marketing intelligence. You see here, Procter and Gamble. P&G is a very popular consumer, right? Uh, it's manufacturer. Procter and Gamble, one of the world's largest consumer goods, right? Extensively uses marketing intelligence to gain insights into consumer behavior and market trends. Consumer behavior and market trends. Then this popular largest consumer goods company use the marketing intelligence. A notable example is their approach to launching a new product. One example, Procter and Gamble uses marketing intelligence to analyze social media trends, right? Social media trends, customer feedback, and competitive products. This data-driven approach, right? The data-driven approach allows them to identify uh, unmet customer needs and they innovate accordingly. Unmet customer needs and innovate accordingly. So example, Pampers, right? P&G, Procter and Gamble utilized marketing intelligence for their Pampers brand. They noticed a rising concern among parents about the chemicals in baby products, right? So then, according to the marketing intelligence, they could be able to detect parents are worried about the chemicals in the baby products. By analyzing consumer conversations and preferences, right? In the social media, normally they are talking about this. That's why by analyzing consumer conversations and preferences, they developed and launched Campus Fuel, right? They developed and launched Campus Fuel. That means a line of diapers with the plant-based materials, right? Avoiding these harmful chemicals, then they would be able to develop a new product with the plant-based materials. This product met the growing demand for natural products. So then uh, they successfully captured a significant market share, illustrating the power of marketing intelligence in product development position. So now you can understand. Even companies, then they try to develop the product, modify the product, uh, innovating the product, they should understand the expectations of the customers in the market. So then when they are using a marketing intelligence system, right, smartly, so they can get this data by observing the social media platforms, customer feedbacks, and the competitive products. So these are some examples. Another example also we can see Netflix. Netflix is renowned for its use of data analytics and marketing intelligence to drive its content strategy. Netflix already we have discussed is a streaming platform, right? Providing this video, right? By analyzing viewing habits, right? Analyzing the viewing habits of their customers. Search data. What are the items they are searching the Netflix and then engagement metrics, how they are engaging with them. Netflix gains insights. Gain insight means Netflix understand into what types of content are most popular, right? What type of contents are more popular among different demographic segments. So then based on the gender, based on the ladies more concerned about some, right, the films, and gents are more concerned about some adventures, so some actions, right? So some youngsters towards some, right, some uh, right films, and elderly people are towards some type of movies. So then they can detect this by analyzing, and they can uh, take some strategies. Here, example, House of Cards. When Netflix decided to produce House of Cards, they relied heavily on marketing intelligence. They analyzed viewer data and found that audience enjoyed political dramas, content directed by David Fincher and performed by Kevin Spacey. This data-driven approach helped Netflix make an informed decision to produce a show which became a massive success and a cornerstone of the original content separation. Right? So then even to produce Netflix, right, some series or movies or something else. Uh, they can get their customers' preferences and interests and considering that, and they right to make that the success. Another example also we can see is Walmart. Walmart is a very popular, largest, right, retail yet. Retail, right, largest retail merchants uses marketing intelligence to optimize its supply chain. Intelligence to optimize its supply chain, improve customer experience, and develop pricing strategies. So then, because retailers are normally depending on getting the supply from the different suppliers. So then, when they try to optimize the supply chain, they can right get some advantages. Their use of advanced analytics, right? Their use of advanced analytics allows them to predict demand, manage inventory, and they tailor their offerings to regional preferences. Based on this analysis, they can, in advance, they can prepare their supply chain. Example, in America, hurricane prediction. Hurricane means it's a kind of a storm, right? So one famous the instance of Walmart's use of marketing intelligence is their predictive analytics system for natural disasters. Right before the natural disaster, based on the marketing intelligence, some they can predict before hurricanes. Hurricanes, the names, the Americans, this strong, it's a disaster. Walmart's system analyzes historical sales data and predicts which items, like the bottled water, batteries of cars, are likely to see a spike in the demand during the disaster. This enables the Walmart to stock up on these items in affected areas, ensuring they meet customer needs and maximize sales during the critical times. So now you can understand based on the historical data and based on the past, so during these kind of situations, what were items were sold quite extensively. So then they predicted this and then predicting marketing intelligence to analyze the natural disaster as well. And right, so then they are connecting with this the weather forecast and other things. This intelligence system also connected to give some alarm to uh, maximize their supply chain. So stocking the items, right, to meet the critical incidents in that particular time. And a Coca-Cola, another example. Coca-Cola uses marketing intelligence to stay competitive in the beverage industry. They gather data from various sources, right, including social media, sales data, and customer feedback to understand market trends and consumer preferences. Market trends and consumer preferences. Uh, machines. Freestyle machines, we can understand the examples of this Coca-Cola utilizing these freestyle vending machines. That means Coca-Cola introduced a freestyle vending machines which allows customers to create custom drink combinations. Right? The data collected from these machines provide valuable insights into flavor preferences and emerging trends. Right? Yeah, that I will show some video about how this Coca-Cola freestyle vending machines is working, and then uh, Coca-Cola company collect the data collected from these machines provides valuable insights into flavor preferences and emerging trends. This information helps Coca-Cola in product development and marketing strategies, ensuring they stay aligned with the uh, consumer taste and preferences, right?
All right, so we got a little background music, but let's show off some of this. So you got all your bases up here. We got ginger ale, mellow yellow, there's diet versions of everything, root beer, cream soda. I might try some of these water options because they sound good. Powerade, Diet Cokes, Fantas. What is all this? Wow. And then you have like the specialty drink down here, the Royal Berry Blast, which is available in a 0 or a full sugar. You can also filter by just low calorie drinks, caffeine free drinks, my finger doesn't work, and you can filter by Espanol drinks. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So I'm gonna go to low, no calorie. I think I'm gonna get Powerade. Then it pops up with all your flavor options, so you can get, now what is the base flavor of this Powerade, I wonder? Huh. Lemon, lime, raspberry, orange, fruit punch, cherry, grape. They don't have any strawberry syrup in this machine, so that's not an option right now. Let's look at something else. There's flavored water. Okay, same syrup selection no matter what you press, I guess. Let's just test that theory out again. Yeah, oh yes, they moved order, but the strawberry is still out. I guess that's pretty much it. So that's about all the options that we can look at. There's Diet Dr. Pepper. Maybe I should do, oh, there you go. So some of them you don't, like you can't do an orange Diet Dr. Pepper. So, interesting. Maybe I want cherry vanilla Diet Dr. Pepper. All right, works for me.
Should I put ice? No.
No.
Right. So then now you see from the examples, you can understand how the marketing intelligence system is gathering the data. Different examples we have discussed so far. Right. So you can understand. So the marketing intelligence is updating the informations, and they can take some decisions. So gathering marketing intelligence involves a number of activities, including scanning newspapers, trade magazines, and economic data produced by the government. So also they, right, so nowadays they are using, these social media trends and other things. So to find out about trends and what the competition is doing, big companies, personnel in a firm's marketing departments are primarily responsible for their firm's marketing intelligence and making sure it gets conveyed to the decision makers. They are appointing some personnel to gather the data or deal with the marketing intelligence. Some companies subscribe to news service companies that regularly provide them with this information. So Nexus is one such company. Right? It provides companies with a news about business and legal developments, right? That could affect their operations. So there are a lot of things that are happening outside the business in the business environment. So then the companies can use these right sources to update their information. Here, according to this, right, you can see. So the Lexis is a kind of you can search in the internet. Lexis is one such company. It provides companies with the news about business and legal development that could affect their operations, right? Some companies subscribe to new service companies that regulate regularly provide them with this information. Lexis is one such company. It provides a companies with the news about business and legal development that could affect their operations. Right? So then effectively managing the movements of the business means knowing what questions to ask and having the fact readily at hand to answer them. This is what the business intelligence delivers, right? Business intelligence also the term we are using. Business intelligence at its core is the ability to access data from multiple sources in enterprise and deliver it to the business users for analysis. Right, so business intelligence is common for the business, but marketing intelligence also is such a system, but especially for the marketing. That's why we can refer it as a marketing intelligence system. So then now we can see some definition. Marketing intelligence is the process of acquiring and analyzing information in order to understand the market. Right, process of acquiring and analyzing information in order to understand the market, right? Both existing and potential customers, right? So the market means for the customers. So not only the existing customers, potential customers means the future customers, right? To determine the current and future needs and preferences, right? What are the things they are acquiring? So information related to the current future needs and preferences, attitudes and behavior of the market. And to assess changes in the business environment that may affect the size and nature of the market in future. Right? So, and to assess changes in business environment that may affect the size and nature of the market in future. So this is a simple example. Also, the definition, right? Is the process of acquiring and analyzing information in order to understand the market, to determine the current and future needs and preferences, attitudes and behaviors of the market, and to assess changes in the business environment that may affect the size and nature of the market in future. Okay, thank you.